Hey guys, welcome back. Your favorite Russian guy Maris here, and we will be continuing our playthrough, State of Decay 2. As you know, we left with the first base and annoying community. So this time we'll see. Hopefully, we will go to the new base. I'm thinking some influence points will be needed, and of course we will try to reach better community. I'll show you how to deal with annoying guys. Well, no surprises there. They will be left for zombies, but yeah. Thanks for staying with me. Yeah, please don't. I'm already apologizing for the sound in the background. I have open window. If I close it, I will die definitely. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to show you. Just, yeah, it's a reverse video, but anyhow, you can read the thermometer. Sorry, it's not in Fahrenheit, it's in metric system. Anyhow, it's pretty hot in here, so yeah. I closed the doors, so there's no other sound coming from apartment, but that already increases my chance of dying, so let's hope it will not happen while I'm making the video. If you see I'm passing out, please reach out to the government emergency units and ask kindly them to rescue your favorite Russian guy from Latvia. There was a question from the first playthrough. Someone asked why I'm particularly running around without any weapons. Well, yeah, the main reason, as I explained, is I don't have workshop. Well, that goes together. I don't have workshop, that's why I'm not running with weapons, and I'm not using any weapons because I don't have workshop. That's one excuse. Second one, at the beginning it's pretty easy. There are no juggernauts and other ferals and everything, so there's no need. And even if they are there, I consider myself pretty seasoned player, so I can allow myself to do some bit extra craziness, like running in zombie apocalypse without weapon. Just a reminder that the part where I don't have weapon, you still have knife or screwdriver. It depends on the community member you are playing, and the execution skill, for example, works pretty well. That's the main. I rely on that. You just need to be a little bit behind it, or zombie must be on ground and you just execute it. That's the easiest way how to kill them. Okay, they want to give me something. Obviously you need to check what kind of resources you are missing, and currently it looks like food, but I don't like taking food. Yeah, anyhow. Okay, give me food. Where are you? Yeah, the nights in State of Decay 2 is pretty amazing. That's mentioned in every review, where other games are just a bit darker than in State of Decay 2. As you know, when it's dark, well, it's very dark, yes. So yeah, as you can see, second point why I'm running out without weapon is when you find one, you have extra slot, you can equip it, and that at the beginning of the game, when there are no hardcore zombies, then it's, yeah, you have extra looting capabilities. as I mentioned before, awesome new thing after the patching is when you can give rucksacks to other companions that are with you, which is great. That also increases your chance, your looting choices and chances. And of course we need more and more looting container, and obviously it's as always hidden. Let's try not to die. Of course we took damage. If you've seen my previous other videos called tips and tricks, there was specifically mentioned do not jump from the height. And what this dude does? Well, he jumps. Crazy as it is. Yeah, of course, one of the containers must be always hidden, so it's hard for you to find. That's how this game works. Wait a minute, it doesn't count. Site can be claimed. Yeah, because there was enclaves. Of course someone needs. Of course everyone needs help, and I have already 2 rucksacks. So we'll take a car. Obviously this is the part you can't skip if you are not taking any legacy cards, which I was not let me make it correctly. Which I didn't took. I think that's the correct form. Because yeah, just to show you how you can play this game with maximum difficulty. Well, without any legacy cards. What I was trying to tell you. Yeah. If you are not taking Trader's card, which provides you 4000 influence points, which is quite a good starting point, any moment, any playthrough. So I don't have that, I don't have any legacy card, which means I'm a bit restrained to farm influence points. Otherwise I cannot. Oh yeah. So we have incoming horde from both sides actually. Okay, this will be fun. This will be. The idea is quite. Of course. The trick here, if there are many zombies, of course you're not fixing the one, fixating. Hit every zombie that stands there, because there's a chance that they will be staggering or drop down even. As you saw, handled pretty well. And of course, yeah, I just for notice, I do have weapon now equipped. I picked it from the looting. So that's... okay. That's about it to hordes. So as you can see, the game is not very difficult if you know how to play, if you know the tricks, the mechanics behind it. To hit zombies, to get them on ground, so you can reduce incoming damage, executing them, running a bit around if you hate it when it happens. So this is the actual person turned. So yeah, when the stamina runs out, you need to walk around a little bit without any sprinting, because obviously you can't. In the middle of fight, it's a bit harder to do, because obviously zombies are chasing you. And I hate when companions interrupt your grab. That's really annoying. You grab it, you try to execute, make execution task, skill, and you can do that. Yeah, as I did in previous playthrough, I'm dropping on the ground 6 slot backpacks because they are worthless. You are aiming for 7 or 8. So yeah, you have already. So yeah, 6 slot backpacks are, let's call them basic. You don't want basic, you want extra, obviously. Yeah, a little bit loading because we need also influence points. I actually don't have any outposts, and I would probably suggest to avoid taking one for you too. Reason is quite simple. I'm currently on how to call a temporary base, and to get better one, where actually I can invest, where I can sustain my community, because currently, for example, I don't have any chance to get enough food incoming so I can support 5 people. To get more slots, I need bigger base. For bigger base, I need more influence points. If I'm trading my influence points to get, for example, some outpost, it's not a solution if you follow my idea. I can now go and spend all my influence points to get outposts, obviously, which is nice to have. But it's not a solution for my problem with small base. Yes, very good point. Someone of you already, I guess, is grabbing keyboard and typing down, but Russian dude, you can make an outpost, and if you afterwards take it down, you will receive exact same amount of influence points back, which is actually a good point. So I'm now rethinking the strategy, because I have 300 influence points, and that's way too small to begin with for any base. Sorry, there's a bike in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually, those 300, I could potentially take a new outpost just for temporarily getting some resources. But again, just let's take all the information in consideration. At the beginning, you will be looting a lot, like a crazy lot. Now, if I have only second base storage, we have limitation of 25. As you can see, materials, I will be hitting my limit already kinda soon. So what I'm trying to explain is you don't need that extra food or something that you could potentially get from outposts, because you will be looting like crazy, and there will be box of seeds, seriously? Okay, and there will be a lot of incoming supplies, so you don't need to worry about those. Okay, we have, what person is coming with me? Marta. Okay, I need to switch. Okay, you were pretty cool, I'll take you. And my suggestion also would be to change second person as well, because obviously you can see if she's running with you, then oh, fine, then they are on the same exhaustion level.
What's up? I'll be right behind you.
Okay. Another thing, I'm not doing that currently, but you might do that. If you have extra backpacks, for example, you know that I just took a guy who has... Okay, I'll show you. So what we'll be doing... We have lack of 8-slot rucksacks, but you know this guy is... He's not full health, he hasn't... And he also is tired, so obviously he will be not coming in anytime soon. So what can we do instead? He can drop off the big backpack until we have big backpacks for everyone, because obviously now I'll be taking this one. And what you have, show me what you got. Ooh, you have a weapon as well. Yeah, we might potentially, let me see, 26 bullets left only. 20 bullets, 23. Fine, we'll do some. Oh, there's only 13. Small magazine, okay, fine. It's hard choice because,
How about we try one of my ideas?
as you can see, we don't have
I
any
wanna find
silencers,
allies in
so
this town who will help us
pulling
wipe
out
the
gun
blood plague.
at the
We
beginning
can't do it
will
alone.
make more problem than actually solve anything. But fine, we'll take weapon just for... Because there's no better way how to deal with bloaters. Bloaters are kind of pain in the ass. Okay, we have a mission for... Accidentally we triggered the mission, and well, means we will be taking care of it. We should have, yeah, we have it. And of course there's... So those guys...
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
They want some fuel. That's the supply I'm kinda low on, but as you know, this is zombie apocalypse. Obviously you can't just think about yourself, think ahead. You need community, you need friends, you need to survive. You are the last hope of humanity, at least in this map. Obviously there are other guys playing the same game, so they are also the hope. There's a lot of hope actually to survive this, and especially if you are learning from this Russian dude all the tips and tricks and insights and updated maps and everything. Oh, this crazy dude. Looting.
They must have heard that.
Always looting. Okay.
Hiya. Want me to help?
What is your problem? Hope you're being careful out there. We have interesting neighbors.
Catch you later.
Okay, you have interesting neighbors. How does that affect me? I'm curious. But I have a feeling we will find out soon.
I always enjoyed being the one student who'd ask the tough questions. I mean, that's what science is about, right?
Okay.
Plus pondering the scary questions was...
Okay, we have again started the fight. Already in games, not so...
Okay, what was I saying again? Plus pondering the scary questions
Yeah.
was good practice for living in a world like this.
Why the... Okay, that's annoying me. So we have fight in the base, because we have really bad community, annoying people and easy frustrating people, so... Yeah, that will end up really amazing. Ooh.
We got a hitchhiker.
The funny thing about having jumping out of the car, zombies, even if you are already out of the car, they often still tend to grab on it or run after it, so it's pretty easy to just go behind them and kill them. When you drop off the things you want to drop off most heavy, as you can see, yeah, I don't have any heavy left, just those two. Not a big fan of this truck because it's hard to handle, even if we have extra slots. So yeah, it's up to your choosing. You have you have quite some videos from this Russian dude about the cars, so I believe you should. Okay, they turned. What we can potentially do, be in time to just execute them. I don't know. Ooh, you sneaky little army dude. Don't forget ever, if you kill those turned people, they still have a loot, which I'm running out of a little bit. Yeah, this is good old kick in the face always helps. So we have a company, I see. Another thing, if you just noticed, I'm doing that's a bit exploiting the idea is quite simple. Zombies are programmed to attack nearest target, which means they will come. Jesus Christ, I'm fully packed already. So they will come to the and attack nearest person, and as you saw, they were running to get my company on. What I did, no, everything is valuable here. What I did, I don't like leaving stuff. I ran towards the zombies, so they basically recalibrate and take me as a new target, which gives me extra time to kill them, because my companion always is killing the zombies, which is awesome. And what I was kind of doing, we are talking about small numbers, not even a few seconds or parts of the seconds, but I was pushing back the time and zombies actually attack them. If you always stay behind your companion, and companion is taking the front row, like in the killing spree, all the zombies will be attacking, and there will be occasion where they attack at once, which means obviously one of them will hit your companion. So instead you run in and just force them to switch to you, and in that time while they're switching, they're turning around, some of the previous zombies are already dead, and you have new fighting capabilities because now numbers are in your favor. I hope from this jumble mumble you understand the idea behind it. It's basically spreading out across the battlefield. Simple tactics that is actually coming mostly from zombie games, because not every other game will support such slow enemies, which are, well, zombies' weakness is that they are slow. That's why you mostly outrun them. That's why you can make such adjustments in Battlefield, just running around. They will start turning around slowly, and everything that's in your favor. You're obviously stopping down, because if the blood plague sample would drop, we need to pick it up. Especially at the beginning of the game, you need those samples so you can craft your precious cure, bulk cure, which will you will then sell off for even more precious influence points. And you know, from influence points it goes everywhere. So, as I explained, this map is quite friendly in terms of driving and accessibility, but still there are obviously rocks and cliffs and everything, and you definitely can get stuck in a lot of places. So yeah.
Why don't we talk about this?
Okay. Looks like they want to die. Obviously you need to jump in. Jesus Christ, you crazy? There's always 3. Where's the 3rd? Hello! Yeah. It's kinda another tip. Just let's call it tip for the lifetime. Never come with your baseball bat, knife, no matter how big it is, to a gunfight. It never ends well. And don't look at those Hollywood movies where John Wick can take down guys with a pencil. You are not John Wick. So if there is potential gunfight, just take a gun with you. Come on. What's the mess up here? Yeah, as you noticed, I took out weapons, so I'm unarmed, kind of. Still armed.
Something we can use.
Okay, this will come handy for the next quest. Sweet rifles and 7 slot rucksack backpack. Sorry, I keep saying rucksack, but you know rucksack.
As much as I can carry.
Rucksacks are the ones with the supplies in it. So we killed 3 guys. Did we loot all of them? I guess I don't see anyone. Okay, we'll finalize the looting just to make sure. Sometimes in these cases, as you see, I have 1 slot left. You're looting and you kinda hope for the loot, but in the same time you hope that there will be just 1 loot, so nothing is left behind. And this is the case. So, okay. Weapons are heavy, that's why we are dropping them. Backpacks are heavy, that's why we are dropping them. I'm thinking either I loot the same, build the same next this place here, or I move on. But yeah, at the beginning I would suggest just for looting, if this is not your 4th, 5th playthrough, it will be still a bit fun to loot. The feeling that you accumulate things should be. Oh, you have fun here. Let's see. Bad zombie. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, we still left something there. Okay, another thing, just you see there is A-beam goals and external goals. My understanding is quite simple, and even if there are bigger goals that are coming up, ferals. Okay, we notice them, we see he's coming, and just for 25 influence points, you know, that's useful. Yeah, ferals best best ways how to kill ferals are either with car, but you need to have certain amount of speed. If you are too slow, the feral will jump on the car and tear down the vehicle doors. If the doors are already out,
Be careful of plague zombies around here.
the feral will throw out one of the the community members or yourself from the car. So obviously that's not what you want. And the second thing, easiest how to kill ferals, if you're asking, is obviously to get gun and take as if you have upgraded the skill snipping,
Hi there. Please do come in.
where you just snip,
I guess we're good then.
where you just snip to the head and shoot feral in the head. One click, one kill. Easy as that.
What's up?
Hey, take this for a moment. We will do another awesome thing right here, right now. Who's in charge? Ellie is in charge. Here you go. And yes, from friendly we have allied. Little victory dance. Changing? Are we changing? Why I'm only friendly? That couldn't be right. Because they showed me that my they tricked me. Let me I'll show you what I'm looking for is so they give me bonus. Neighbors provides relay services shorter radio durations, which is amazing thing, and this is one of the amazing enclaves where while they are friendly only, they are still giving you bonuses. Okay. Anyhow, what's up in here?
I'll be there in a jiffy.
Travel to house speak. Okay. As you can see, again, there are ambient goals, or chance to get some more survivors, and there are external. I think the external ones, someone, any of you might correct me if I'm wrong, but there are those higher level, higher level quests have potential to have enclaves that either provide you cars or give you drops or anything like that. I think that's the case. So obviously you prioritize the higher value quests over the low value. So this is the floating outpost tactics. As you can see, I'll show you how it works. You take outpost at the beginning before you loot anything, and once this place is yours, the looting happens in just a moment. It's just like that. And then you just drop off everything you want and move on to the next building. Loot that and repeat the same part. As you noticed, I'm not dropping fuel because always keep one fuel in your car. Rule of thumb. We might just, yeah, we have some bullets right now. That's nice. Just as you, if you've seen, yeah. What bullets? 20 only. So from my other video, you probably noticed I'm big fan of big magazines, clips. I don't know what's the, I don't remember what was the precise terminology, but I know that people are arguing what is the magazine and clip size. Anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. How many bullets you can fire before loading. And I have only 11, and I would potentially switch normally to the 15. I had a 15, but you saw what? Damn! This is the Damn! you saw that? That's the upgraded MX Road Mangler, I think was the name. It upgrades from few different car types to this one, the fastest car in the game. Simple as that. Not most efficient, because I think I call it Mad Max, but I think it was Maximum Max or something like that, with the huge spoiler. That's about the same speed car, but it kinda takes... Okay, we can ignore those. It takes less fuel per second, so it's more efficient. But in terms of speed, just pure speed, yeah, this Mangler it's amazing, and he's not that loud as this Mad Max car. Anyhow, yeah, one of my favorites if you don't need to go off-road. Really nice. On off-roads it's a bit too light. It's really easy to turn around, like flip upside down. Anyways, and this car actually not very often to see. I don't know, in my playthroughs at least. It upgrades to really awesome armored look vehicle. Really, really amazing. Without any stupid thing in front of it. You teach me the word. Snowplower. That was the name? I don't recall, I hope. Anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. This utility car has it in front, and it gives you trouble because it gets stuck often on steep cliffs and such things. So if at any point we will have a chance to upgrade the car we have down there, it doesn't have it. It's really amazing. It looks great. It's awesome. Someone is chewing people. Maybe we should help them. Okay, what's the problem? Chewon.
Thanks.
Yeah, Russian dude, remember not to make any jokes about any race or color or looks or names or anything. People are getting offended by everything. So yeah, just best case scenario, I should shut up and don't comment anything, but that's not how YouTube works.
If your people need anything, medicine, treatment, just let us know.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Who you? Oh, you medicine.
You're still in one piece.
Nice, I like medicine.
Hey, you.
And who you? Another medicine guy.
Good to see you.
Let me guess, you're even a surgeon. From two choices, how to upgrade medicine, surgery is not the one I'm suggesting, so if at any moment I would need to get rid of this enclave, I would hire...
Infestations cropping up lately.
Yeah, probably one of those that have only medicine. I hope you can't hear that siren in the background, because yeah, my intentions are not to make nice, just disappear. Well, screw you too.
You know what I miss? Hi. Well, also civilization.
Yeah, this
Right now,
what I was
hi.
mentioning. My intentions are not to create crappy videos where background noise is disturbing and everything. You know me, this is Russian dude. If you're just switching through my videos and then manage to click on here, so yes, this is Russian guy. This is a playthrough second series. Yes, please, we want those because you have blood plague sandals. 2 of them. How sweet of you. So yes, I'll try to move on to the second base anytime soon. Maybe too soon. Oh, 3. That's nice. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have. You should not have done that. Yeah, sorry. For me, as you noticed, English is not my mother's language, my native tongue. So I'm sometimes get stuck with this, but yes, with your help, for example, I now learn how to correctly pronounce hydroponics, which is a huge success for Russian dude. Thank you for that. So let's recap what we have here. We can probably check and pick biggest rucksacks. No, but backpacks.
What's on your mind? I've got your back.
Now we can switch to this. Yeah, I think as I don't have as I don't have I don't know if I want to do that. Latrine morale is normal. We could boost it. Food, water. Let me think. And that's how a Russian dude look like when he thinks. We have 300 influence points here. We have 200 here. Potentially we could switch to the new base. Which next base? I don't want to bring up any map, but it must be. Yeah, well, the traders are no help here because we don't want to spend any points. But what we can do is sell valuables. What I was trying to explain. Okay, those rucksacks should 2 of me. Okay. What else can we sell? The next base that we can potentially move in costs 500. That's the next after the beginning base, which is not something I think in my video I also was not suggesting to do that because it's a bit waste. I will explain about the waste. It's partially waste. Why? Because when you move in a base and then move out, you are not getting back any influence points. So in this case, moving in costs 500, moving out you get nothing, so 500 wasted. That's a bit opposite than outposts. Outposts give you back, so there's no harm getting those.
Hello there.
So if you can skip some of the bases, as you know, there is 0 cost base, the beginning base, then 500, 1000, 1000, 500, and then next is 300, 3500. So big jump to the last base, the biggest base in each map. So I would suggest to skip at least 1 base, meaning either it's 500 influence points, either it's 1000, so you can potentially at least save some influence points.
I've got stuff you'll like.
That sounds fine.
Let's see. This is tough one, and in the same time not so tough. So as you can see, this is a signal booster. This is the second, let's call it second tier upgrade to get 2 more, as you can read out, 2 more outposts. Potentially you want that. 500 points, you don't want that. I have 2nd level command center, and I have already 2 open slots where I can potentially take outposts, but there is no influence point for me. So grabbing this would be a bit mistake at the beginning, because I'm investing to get a mod to open 2 more slots, and I'm totally out of all influence points. And actually, to get 500 I need to remove my outpost, so I will have at the moment 5 outposts where I can't potentially take them. And if I need to fill 5 of those, it costs 1500, which is already 3rd tier base. So just trying to explain why this looks like a good idea at the beginning. Not take this mod only if you are full outposts and you see and you have extra influence points, and you are not seeing any spending in any near future, for example moving to new base. So in our case, we don't have influence points, we don't have filled out all the other outpost slots, and we are looking for the new base, so we are saving influence points. So there's no reason to take this. Only reason is I might regret it later if there is no other way, chance to find it. Neither in loot, neither in traders, then I would potentially be a bit sad that I missed this chance. Otherwise, nothing that useful. Yeah, this is kinda good. Requires power. We don't have power, so that will cost us fuel. No-go zone. This is... we don't have any... yeah. Okay, anyhow, you get the idea.
Well, sure.
We are here. Come on. I hate when zombies interrupt
Well, sure.
your trade. Just take everything. So yes, we have 500 influence points. Now we need only 200 more to get new base, which then will be 1000 cost base.
Let's trade.
Quickly
Well, sure.
check. Yeah, now I can buy, but I will not. Staying hydrated disabled. Okay, this is good. Pay attention to the little reminders at the side. As you can see, staying dehydrated.
I love when people laugh. Like they forgot for a second how bad things are.
So, we don't need that. Let me quickly explain another waste which is happening if you're switching bases too often. When you move in the base, there are some free slots. Obviously, you are filling them with facilities that most likely and most commonly need materials. When you move out from the base, those facilities are teared down and the materials are given back. So someone of you might mistakenly say, but what I should do? Where is the waste? If you put in, then you get them back. There is no waste. No. The waste happens in other aspects. I cannot show you because I have filled out the points, but for example, when you upgrade the stuff, or when you, well, mostly when you upgrade, when you example the same garden. As you can see, it costs materials, but also extra some kind of material. In this case, this is box of seeds. Those seeds will not come back to you. For toilet upgrade, it costs chemicals. For other radio station upgrades, it costs actually scraps of circuitry, which is kind of rare material. Those are not coming back. Those will be wasted. You will get back only materials, because otherwise it will be too easy. Just move from base to base and never lose anything. So those additional materials will be left behind. Let's make, yeah, as one of my suggestions, this broadcast, as you can see, influence gained. It costs me basically nothing. This one extra work hand can be, it's fine. It's totally fine. I think, is there any need? Yeah, slow cooker, I can install it, but is okay, fine, just so we are doing everything by the book. The slow cooker, we will not use it because it costs simply food, and food is not something we have lack a lot of. So Martha, another thing, just pay attention. You see, we have urgent need to get rid of some infestation. Infestation is bad, and Martha wants to do that. So obviously she will be the main person to carry on this mission. And we know we just played with Martha, as I remember, and she has 36 health. That's strange request, to be almost dead and still want to get out and fight. No, thank you. Now this I also need to change. Okay, no problem. So, long story short, at the moment we need 200 influence points. Then we will be able, yeah, nice. Then we will be able to move on to the next base, which at the moment I don't recall which was it. Right. We'll do some tough choices. Okay. But that's not a tough choice to heal your wounded member. But we will try to trade other things to get. The problem is we don't know what's the value of those items. But 2 generators we don't need. I will not use any of those. I don't like those. They cost fuel. So I'm keeping one for the quest when it appears. Okay, that should be quite expensive as well. The weapons. Oh dear God, the weapons. Nope. We are looking at, that's just my preference, we are looking at max durability. As you see, we are kinda this definitely will stay. This is replica of Bastard Sword. This is low durability, low everything. This is just bad in general. For the bats, let's be clear, there are 2 types of bats, wooden and metal. Metal are better, so if you see wooden, just remember there are better bats, so just switching them out. Ultralight axe. Lethality is so small, knockdown, yeah, okay. This is bladed speed, quietness, okay. I have full video of this is quite actually good. I will keep that. Yeah, I have the video about the weapons and my preferences, so not quite sure how. Oh, you're tired. Okay. How good I'm currently am with my own advices, but yeah, I'm trying to keep. I learned some good stats about sharp weapons. I was quite against them, but now I will keep some. Why are you yelling? There's no need to yell. Okay, there's maybe need for yell. Let's equip just weapon in case there are floaters coming in. Otherwise, revolvers, I never use revolvers, so I will get rid of that. This I will... Oh, you don't have any backpack. Bolt Scout, yes, yes, those are my favorites. This I will never use, this I will use. What else? This I will not use, this is... Machete. I hope no one is dying in the background. It would be really sad if Russian dude is trying to show you something and at the end is failing miserably. Okay, I'm just selling off because I never used those.
Better start prepping for the next one.
Cool. We made it. We actually made it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Anyone else? Nice, nice. If we had... I'm just thinking, we need second level or can we... I don't recall. But yeah, we need infirmary anyways to start crafting those. What I was trying to sell? Those doesn't look so good after all. Yeah, anyhow. That's one thing, and another I wanted to mention is not only we need to move to the new base. I don't remember where it was, so I'm thinking 1000 point there should be at least 1 or 2 bases. Just yes, sorry guys, I can't remember everything from my head. I look smarter than I am, and obviously making videos then I'm preparing everything, so now I need to remember. Ooh, that's a nice price for stimulant. I wouldn't expect those. Yeah, that should be... yeah, this is wrong. I want to sell this one. And this one. But that actually I wanted to equip. Anyhow, yeah, that's how it goes.
You first, amigo. Heads up, we got work nearby.
Be safe. See you around.
Zombie will be on us.
Just
What do you have to trade?
stop
This is fine.
in the name of... Ooh, nice, nice price. So, as you can see, we have 1000 goddamn points. Damn, boy. Which now puts us in another. We have 1200. If we, and as we remove this one, we will have 300 more. We have 1500, which means... Oh, we have Wandering Trader. Damn, I bet he has some awesome stuff. Anyhow, let's not get distracted too much. Why the hell there's someone acting in? So we have, I think this base is actually the famous distillery is there, and that's really...
Roger that. I'll do it.
really awesome base to have, and I think now the only question is, I think 500 1 2 3 500 and 1500 influence base should have another requirement is 6 community members, not 5. That might be a bugger a little bit. Long story short, I can't move on move in there yet. But if I somehow manage quickly to get extra one person, let's, for example, it might be Delphina.
Take some effort.
Hopefully no.
Hi there. Nice.
Okay, this doesn't look very good. But it doesn't look very bad as well. Using the wall trick. And other tricks like killing zombies and stuff. So do we have Hero? No. Yeah, we have also those drops. I think I actually don't know. I think they are one time only. That's why I never use them. You know how gamers are. Always save everything. Okay. Damn it, I don't have. I don't have a pistol. But firearms are overrated. So let's pay attention also to the to minimap, just to see if everyone is safe.
Someone needs help.
Not someone, everyone here needs help. It's a zombie apocalypse, what are you thinking? And let me see. As always, we are taking advantage of crying girl. Just kidding. Never ever take advantage of crying girl. Don't be ridiculous. She knows computers. She's an asset.
Thank you.
Come on. Yeah,
Touch base with me.
remember some of you disagreed, and you probably will still disagree when I mentioned that my suggestion was always help everyone.
Oh, hey, this will be
And
easy.
others was, no, you can just skip, why just ignore the request. So as you can see, let me check. Oh god damn it, it's already an hour. That time flies. So in 2 hours of playtime I'm moving to the 3rd level base. We will conclude when I move in, obviously.
I just told his dad's right where to find me.
But long story short, if you follow the tips, the same basic tip, help everyone, I managed to skip 2 bases, move to the one of the best base in the map. I have 6 community members. I have gardening, computer skills now, and what else? Few books. I have not successfully achieved any kind of sustainability because I have really bad community that eats a lot. They're just eating everything. Oh my god. And they are annoying, and yeah, the community is definitely not a bliss this time. Of course there will be one thing left. Okay, this goes. Yes, you saw it right. The backpack is not as valuable as firecracker. Firecracker saves lives. Backpack, what backpack does? Just sits on your back. You carry it around. Anyhow, yeah, I know. When you try to be funny, you are never funny. That it should come naturally. So I haven't noticed 1 hour recording time,
Get yourself settled in.
but
and
yeah,
get to work.
those who enjoy my long videos will be happy. Those who don't, tooth me light. Life is not. Damn, she's good. And of course she's annoying. Of course she has minus morale. Of course. It couldn't be that Russian dude finally has some luck. Oh, sorry. No axe for you. You don't deserve this. You bad.
Well, that was loud.
You are too annoying to give you an axe, which is kinda true. But from other hand, we need to clear out the base, but that would be ridiculous if this Russian dude needs an axe to actually do the clearing of some base. We'll try to perform some trick. I know that in the past it not always worked. So as you can see, we will park vehicles, 2 vehicles here, and we'll ride the third one. And when we move over to the new base, we will expect those 2 to be automatically transferred there, because we don't want to come back and drive them separately. And the end result which we try to achieve will be, sorry, I'm scratching myself, it's really hot and it's not easy. Anyhow, stop whining, you Russian guy. Yeah, so end result, we try to get all 3 cars in there. No need, as I explained, my conclude video from the car testing was most of the cars are using the same amount of fuel, they're same efficiency and kinda same distance you can drive. It's only the feeling, how it feels when you drive. So take a car what you like and use it. Which leads to the second point. There's 2, maximum 3 cars that are actually needed for you. In terms of, you need 1 big one, 1 fast one. Basically 2 cars. You need 2 cars to efficiently play this game. And yeah. Oh, thank you for interrupting me. I mean that guy. So let me check if I'm correct. Yes, I'm correct. Yes, we'll take out, we cash out.
Well, that was loud.
1 hit, so we are interrupting the attack on me.
Incoming horde. Move.
Oh, incoming horde, why the hell not? Hit everyone at least once until they are down, then keep executing them one by one. Either executing, either just smashing. Okay, that wasn't successful. Because executing also uses stamina, so it's sometimes, if you feel lucky, your smash, your kill could be instant, like, but it will not take as many stamina as before, as casual hit.
You know, we could make this place into a home.
We are doing that.
We're good.
We
No
are
more death in
doing.
sight.
We are making this place a home. You crazy, Defina? Just no. Yeah, I was one of my tips and tricks was mentioned that you can see which person you are taking with you. There's outline that actually after the patch it's gone. You can't from this community screen see which members are with you and which are not. Here we are, guys. 2 hours playtime. Okay, 2 hours and 10 minutes, but we are in second base. This is the base we will be building on. We have already this amazing thing that is actually giving extra global build action speed. The casual build this how it's called area, how it's called staging area. God damn it, I can't remember names. And we have water tank, so we are enabling water. We definitely need hydroponics or casual. Hydroponics or casual. We don't have power. Power will be essential. Power will be okay. Let's make casual ones. Inside we will be building definitely workshop. We definitely need another thing. Just pay attention. Just small trick. You can see entrances. One thing that you don't want is building here infirmary. Take infirmary as far as possible from any kind of entrance where the zombies will be running in when the ambush happens. Here you can make workshops, so there's some healthy dude making weapons, and you know, and then zombies are coming in and like, okay, this is the time. This is where Ivan shines. And yeah, just killing zombies. Anyhow, we have -5 beds. We would definitely want some beds, or as you know from my tips and tricks, we will take them as outposts sometime soon. Currently, yeah, it doesn't look very well. No workshop, we will have workshop, we will have garden, we will have garden. What else can we build potentially? Kitchen, we have tasting room. No. Oh no, yeah, this, yes, make consent.
One big project finished.
It boosts morale, takes 1 labor, and no any other penalties. What else? At the beginning here actually I'm thinking about food. Or beds, or food. For beds. Food is already a problem for us, okay? And that will be, yeah, I think we will take food. Making rash decisions just because of the time stress. Yeah, let's build a farm. And the action, well, why I can't find generator? Yes, there will be generator, and here then we will be building at one moment when we will have this. I guess we will have shelters. So the idea is simple. Farm we will convert for maximum upgrades. Obviously we need some agriculture guy in here. We'll make food. Then this we will convert in medicine. With upgrades it should cover the infirmary cost, which is 2 meds per day. That should cover. Then water is coming in here. Generator will create power, which means we need also 2 fuels at least. That will be taken. The third, I guess, will be either beds or either ammo or something. Yeah, we'll find out. Workshop definitely needs to be updated for incoming materials. Just for, yeah, a lot of work needs to be done. A lot of materials is needed. And yeah, this time this is it. I will conclude my video here. An hour a bit more. We have really bad community. No, I will not show you. You don't deserve to be shown in YouTube. You are very bad people here. But thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. If you are just beginning with the game, I would definitely suggest to give it a try and explore the depth of it in terms of crafting, in terms of questing, in terms of the maps and bases and builds and facilities and community leaders and community leader bonuses and legacy card bonuses. You see, it's and cars and car upgrades and weapon modifications and I missed anything? No, I think at this point you already see like, okay, maybe this game is actually kind of amazing, and it is, and it definitely is. So yeah, thanks guys for staying with Russian Guy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Will be coming up new one. I hope in between this series I will create still other pending videos for the map updates, for other stuff. There's some pending. I intend to make full review on this game. I intend to make video for suggestions, in my opinion, what this game could potentially upgrade or invent or do something differently that would make amazing. I have some ideas in my head, but just I need to formulate them and film it. Anyways, thank you for staying with me. If you like or you want to subscribe or share the video, please do so. Not obligated, do as you like, and we will meet in next videos. Thank you guys and stay tuned.